Hello. Um, so, God, this day. Um, Originally, I was taking the TikTok ban as an opportunity to push myself into content creating and doing stuff on Twitch, and doing this today, this thing where I go through and I replay Final Fantasy XIV, because I've been wanting to do this literally since Shadowbringers came out. So we're looking at 6 years at least, around, maybe. So I've been wanting to do this for a while. Hang on. No, please stop. I've been wanting to do this for a while, so I thought, TikTok being banned, when I have a lot of time back, it would be a good time to do that. And literally 5 minutes ago, please stop. I got a message, or not a message, I saw in a Discord that TikTok service has been restored. TikTok obviously is not, TikTok being back is obviously not being the end all be all of me doing any sort of streaming, but my emotions now are a little just a little all over the place, which is probably the perfect place to play Final Fantasy, you know? You will notice I have a friend who you can barely see. Sometimes you get some good eye shots. This is Haru. Right? Can you show them your eyes at least? Yeah. So this is Haru. I made the mistake. Please stop. I made the mistake a month or two ago of showing him cat TV on YouTube, which is basically videos of like just birds and squirrels and things coming in and out of like a set shot. He really loved it. He tried to destroy the television to get to the birds. So I realized that was probably not a smart idea, that thing that I had done. I had shown it to him before when he was younger and he just had no interest. And so I was kind of surprised at the reaction of like destruction. Since I've done that, every screen device that I have, if he sees something moving on it in like an irregular pattern that seems like it's something he could catch, he tries to catch it. This includes like when I'm watching Twitch streams and I'm watching other people play games, he tries to catch whatever is on the screen from those. So this is gonna be interesting because I think I'm gonna have to battle him. Like, he's so cute 90% of the time. Like right now, actually, I have the Haru cam on. Don't mind my dirty desk as I do this. Oh, it's zoomed in. You can't even see. Hi, Haru. So he's just sitting on my desk right in front of the monitor watching right now the Final Fantasy like when you go to the login screen and it plays the trailer of the most recent expansion. Right now the Dawn, oh my god. Dawnbringer? What is this? What is this expansion? Oh my god. Anyway, the current expansion trailer is playing and he's very interested in it and trying to catch all of the stuff on screen. I think he's about to attack Cryo. So, I'm gonna have to make a move at some point, and there's gonna be a lot of fighting because every now and then he like busts the claws out and like starts scratching at the screen. My monitors do have a bunch of like little tiny scratch marks now. It's great. It's not great. At some point I'm gonna have to replace the monitors and put some kind of protective coating on it. I don't know, but he's real cute, so it makes it hard. But once I start playing, I am gonna have to move him. So we'll see how that goes. So the reason that I wanted to stream 14 now specifically, is that one of the big themes of Final Fantasy 14 is, please stop. Every please stop is me pulling a paw away from the screen. Should I remove him from my desk entirely? Yes. Will he just come back? Also, yes. Leave Alphino alone. And also Aaronville. They've done nothing to you. It's just so freaking cute. Like, so a lot of the themes, or one of the, like, big themes in Final Fantasy XIV, especially to get to the end expansions, it becomes a lot more apparent, but a lot of it is, you know, finding hope in times of despair, finding light in darkness, etc., etc. And the world right now for me feels not great. So I think playing through and kind of having that reminder of, you know, that there is good in the world, that there are reasons to hope, that you can find light even in the darkest of times, probably going to be a nice little thing to have. There was something else I wanted to say, and now it's gone. That's okay. But yeah, I decided I would go ahead and start from the beginning. I also have not created a character, so we're probably just gonna chill for a while in the, like, please stop, in some load screens. But, you know, it'll be a good time. Obviously spoilers are fine. I have played through, it's Dawn Trail. Jesus. I've played through 7.0 of Dawn Trail. I have not, I started the point 1 patch and immediately had to stop because it was just, I was in a very specifically in a mood that day that I was like, I cannot play this right now. So I am through 7.0, but I don't mind spoilers of the 0.1 patch. So a lot of this will be, please stop. Please stop. A lot of this will be remembering things that I've forgotten. And I don't know. I think it's going to be a good time. Oh, movement. Are you going to go lay down? Do it. Come on. Be cute. Be on camera. People love a cat. Yeah. Okay. Well, that angle is a little, nope, wrong way. There we go. That's better. Well, with that, let's go ahead and get started, I think. Except I have to remind this computer that 14 is a, oh, no, there is. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Music's gonna, well, no, let me fill it here first. And then, like I said, I haven't done, hang on, I need OBS. Hello. Oh, that's my side. Okay. Why are you not getting audio? No. Oh, is it because is it the weird thing because I'm not clicked in? No. Okay. I for sure know how to stream and use technology. It's great. I figured what we'd do. Does this take us to?
A vibrant planet blessed by the light of the crystal. Hydaelyn. A vibrant planet blessed by the light of the crystal. Amid azure seas, encompassing the westernmost of the 3 great continents, there lies a realm embraced by gods and forged by heroes. Her name, Eorzea. The annals of Eorzean history chart the rise of a succession of great civilizations, each one enjoying an age of peace, the Astral Eras. To date, all have proven ephemeral. In the year 1572 of the 6th and most recent Astral Era, the Northern Empire of Garlemald amassed a great army at the heart of Eorzea, seeking dominion over all. Rising in desperate resistance, the forces of the Eorzean Alliance met their would-be conquerors in the field. Yet, even as the battle raged, the lesser moon, Galamond, was plucked from the heavens through imperial machination. From its core emerged the elder primal Bahamut, who unleashed his fury upon the realm. The devastation brought Eorzea to its knees and the era to its end. 5 years have come and gone. The light of life still shines upon Eorzea. Man labors tirelessly to raise himself from the calamity's ruin. The realm is forever changed, a stranger to him once more. Yet heedless of what lies ahead, he shall press on. Spurred by the promise of peace and prosperity. Amid this period of great change, an adventurer arrives in Eorzea, one whose tale is yet unwritten. May he ever walk in the light of the crystal.
Oof. Yeah, I hadn't seen that in a while. I think let's go ahead and do the Aroma Reborn demo title as well. Well, this is a nostalgic screen to be on. Dang. No matter how many times I hear it, Answers is always like an emotional, like a gut punch. But especially after going and getting through Endwalker, like, oh, so many feelings. Hey, let's... I've been thinking about doing this for a very long time. And I thought I created an alt already, but I did not. So, I don't know if I have appearance data that I want to use. Oh. I don't know if I want to be here though. See, I'm always gonna have a problem with this game. Because I've played a Lalafell, with the exception of there was like a 4-hour block where I fantasiaed into like max size male Rogadin. And then I fantasiaed back. And I do have one alt that I played for a couple hours when like my specific world was down, but other worlds in Primal were up. So a bunch of us created a new character on a different world. And I made a cat girl for that. Because I know I don't want to be... I don't want to be Hrothgar or Viera or Alron or Rogadin. It's basically, and I'm not going to be an Ellison. No, thank you. So... I mean, I guess I could do this. She's very tall. Part of the idea that I had, spoilers, I guess. I think I've said that there will be many spoilers here. Part of the idea I had, and the reason why she has pink hair and like the same color eyes, is that I would be playing, like almost like playing a shard, right? Of my Warrior of Light, because kind of that's more or less what it is. I just don't think, but I don't want to play another Lala. No, I think I'm going human. Okay. For sure, Midlander. Okay. Height. You're very tall. And as someone who's played a Lalafell for a very long time, I think I need you to be small. Yeah, pale as all hell is fine. Hairstyle. I think I absolutely have to stick with the twin tails. Yeah. Yeah, big eyes. Always big eyes. Always. Can't really see the eyebrows. Yeah, I think they're fine. Okay. Really not a huge difference in these lip colors. Oh, the eyebrows, okay. Background music is just a little too high right now. Oh, that's why this is so low. But also don't do that. Okay. Okay. Me. Some sounds need to come down a bit as well. Okay. I don't love that voice, but it'll do.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the Eorzean calendar. I don't know that I care, so let's just... Fifth astral moon and... Sure.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now, because I do have some forward knowing knowledge. Sure. Which of the 12 do I want to choose? On my original character, where we knew nothing about anything, I had chosen Halone. I think probably Memphina. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. The big question. Am I going to learn something other than how to be a black mage? I know enough about myself and how I play the game that being a tank or a healer, no. So it's gonna be a DPS. When I originally played, I was an arcanist. I was a summoner. Up through the raids in the Binding Coils of Bahamut. At which point my raid group very kindly said, maybe try a slightly less complicated job. And so I switched to Black Mage. Very, very kindly said, you're not very good. I continue to not be very good. But that's fine, because it's a game and we're here to have fun. I will probably... Honestly, what I'm probably going to do is just pick one at random, and then when I get to the jobs that open later, switch to one of those. Because I don't want to be a Dragoon, so Lancer's out. I don't particularly care about being a Bard, so Archer's out. Maybe I'll give Pugilist a go. Maybe I'll try Monk. Alternately, I could do Arcanist and just relearn. Because Summoner, the gameplay for Summoner has changed so much since I originally played it that it would be learning an entirely new job anyway. So I can always add it on later. Yeah, let's go Punchy Punch.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do I have the subscription that lets me have multiple characters on World? Also, Leviathan is open right now? Bamfret Leviathan. I didn't think about what data center. Let's see. Let's do a little Google. Okay. Okay, Primal allows character creation on everything right now. Doesn't really matter at this point where you create a character because the like world visiting is a thing. Why not? All right, there's a girl. She's a little too excited. I'm not gonna lie. And there's a queue. I think there's gonna be like that opening sequence. That'll be fun. I haven't seen that in a long time. So my username on streaming platforms and the internet in general is Hullafel because my 14 character is named Holoferwind and she's a Lalafell.
Here. Here. Feel. Hear, feel, think.
Right, there's gonna be a lot of reading because 2.0. Okay, well, enjoy. Y'all right, lass? You were moaning something fierce for a while there. Feeling the effects of the aether, I reckon. You'll get used to it, though. Don't worry. You there, halt. What's all this about? Inspection. Men, search the carriage. Oh, the little twins. So small. So disinterested in everything. I'm just an honest peddler friend. So don't be too disappointed if you don't find nothing, eh? Mind your tongue, old man, unless I cut it out. Sir, look, Somnus. Honest peddler, was it? Since when do honest peddlers deal in prohibited herbs? I do not remember that at all. What a way to show like the corruption of like the brass blades, right? That's what they're called. There's a lot of things I'm going to misremember or just fully remember incorrectly. So while I know what's going on, some things, some like names and stuff may be wildly incorrect. Yeah, I fully don't remember that they were trying to plant contraband on this guy. Yeah. Also, I'm realizing as I do this, I have somehow always chosen Ul'dah as my start city because I always get the chocobo carriage coming up through the desert. Which if I'd have thought about that, I might have chosen a different starting class. But that's okay. Because I haven't seen, I don't think I know what the Gridania starting scene looks like. I've seen the Limsa one before, like in videos and stuff. Anyway. I was saying, I just realized that it literally says Brassblade on the screen, and I just had a whole, like, is that really their name? Am I remembering this correctly? Whatever. You're in a lot of trouble, old man. You'll rot in a dungeon till the end of your days, unless you can afford the fine. Business as usual. Amalja, to arms, to arms. Seven hells. Consider this a warning. Now go, all of you. That kind of excitement ain't good for the heart. You be careful around the brass blades, lass. Bastards will have the shirt off your back if they fancy it. Like common bandits, they are, only less honest. Thank the gods for sending some beastmen to the rescue, eh? Hey, seeing as we've still got a long ride ahead, you mind keeping me company till we arrive? Them youngins don't much care for conversation, see? Brent's the name, and Penland's my trade. And judging by your unusual garments, I'll wager you're one of them new adventurers. I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business, these days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? I am going to take the true Warrior of Light answer. We're going to say nothing. Well, if you ain't inclined to tell, I ain't about to pry. Might be his old Brent's a chatterbox, but he sure as hell ain't no busybody. We all have a secret or three, don't we? Me? Dozens. And I'd rather they stayed secret too, which is why I don't go sticking me nose where it ain't welcome. Just remember though, there's more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. By the by, is this your first trip to Ul'dah? No. But of course it ain't. Still might be as this journeyed iterant has a few new things to teach you about your destination. Uldah's ruled by the Sultana in name, but as most folks know, the Syndicate holds all the real power. Them and their monetarist cronies would happily get rid of Her Grace altogether. But that won't happen while she still commands the loyalty of the Royalists, and the Royalists ain't nothing if not loyal. These factions have long fought over power, throwing the weight of their wealth against each other, and they show no sign of stopping. Of course, the Lizardmen, that's the Amalja, couldn't care less about Ul'dah politics. They have their own interests, see, and they aren't afraid to use force to serve them. They say war is a gift to peddlers. Need, breed, and profit. And though it shames me to say it, I'm inclined to agree. Ah, at long last. Behold Ul'dah, jewel of Thanalin, where folks turn sand into gold.
Deep in the sun-baked south, surrounded by the shifting sands of an endless desert, she rises. A solitary rose amidst the dust and rock, a symbol of defiance. Her name, Ul'dah. Even with the coming of the 7th Umbral Era, hope springs eternal for the mongers and merchants who vie for lost fortunes in this bustling oasis. As the twin faces of Nold Thal maintain their vigil over all that has been and shall be, the present proffers a brave soul. One whose arrival could mark the beginning of a new era of prosperity for the realm.
And here's where we part ways, lass. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares, then it's on to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this. By way of thanks for putting up with me, prattle. You never did tell me your name, though. Hey, but here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square.
May the traders nurture our fortunes as they kindle the flames which burn within us all. For by fire are we reborn.
That camera angle is quite low. Oi, adventurer, over here. I mean you. Fresh off the carriage by any chance? Eh? How can I tell? Heh. Name's Wymond, and my business is known every bugger else's. Now then, what if I were to offer you some invaluable advice by way of welcome to our fair city? Free of charge. Even. Free of charge even. Just this once, like. Welcome to Ul'dah, the shining beacon of prosperity rising from the deserts of Thanalan. Please select the control scheme you wish to... Okay, I don't need to read that. Okay, so I was a mouse and keyboard player for a very long time. I have switched to controller not too long ago, but I do a weird like hybrid of controller and keyboard mouse. So maybe we try to just straight learn controller. That didn't do the right thing. Oh, okay. We're gonna figure this out eventually. So no, I don't want the lodestone. Yes, I know the basic controls. One thing of note that I did want to share, but we were in a cutscene. When the chocobo carriage came to a stop, and the chocobo made its little like chirpy noise, this little man basically woke up from a dead sleep and started like, "Where's the bird? Where's the bird?" So that was cute. So let me... System settings. The one thing I'm gonna have to figure a bunch of things out on this. That's fine. I do want to... Okay. Okay. Non-player character. Okay, yeah, I know that. Okay. There we go. It's the zoom. Oh. Haru. He lost interest real quick. Okay. Let's zoom out a little bit. "'Tis plain to anyone with eyes that you don't know your way around here. If I let you go wandering off down the nearest dark alley, you're certain to get mugged or worse, and I don't want that on my conscience. So before you do anything else, you'll want to head over to the quicksand and speak with Momodi. She's the master of the Adventurers Guild and can set you on the right path. Just take those steps over yonder and pass through the double doors. You'll find her inside. And that's as much as you're getting for free. Good luck with the adventure and adventurer." Thanks, bud. You have begun a quest. Oh, hang on. First. Wait, I do know how to... No, not that. Nope, nope. This? There we go. Still a little loud, but that's okay. Why, hello there. Who might you be? If you're looking to join the Adventurers Guild, you've come to the right place. Name's Momodi, and I own this fine establishment, if it please you. I also manage the Adventurers Guild here in Ul'dah, so you might say that looking after green adventurers like yourself is my vocation. And lucky for you that it is. Without someone like me to steer you right, you'd soon find yourself out in the middle of nowhere, caught up in business you don't understand. Like our conflict with the Amalja, for example. They've been plaguing the Sultanate for nigh on, forever now. Then there's the Garlean Empire. None can say for sure what they're plotting these days, only that they are. Aye, the people drink and make merry, but underneath it all there's worry. Worry and a lingering feeling of loss. And little wonder, it's scarce been 5 years since the Lesser Moon cracked open like a giant egg, releasing an abomination intent on turning the realm into an eighth hell. So much was lost in the blink of an eye. It was like the end of the world had come at last. But then things begin to get foggy. Everyone's got their own version of what happened next. Some of them 2 or 3. You'd think people would remember something like that, but the fact is, they don't. Nobody does. There is one thing the survivors agree on, though. The part played by a band of adventurers who laid down their lives for a realm that wasn't their own. They fought valiantly, and like so many others, they never returned. Deeds worth remembering, I'm sure you'll agree. It's just a shame our recollections of those brave heroes are as jumbled as those of the Calamity itself. Whenever we try to call their faces to mind, it's like they're standing between us and the midday sun, permanently silhouetted. I'll bet that sounds poetic to you, doesn't it? Well, it's not. It's bloody infuriating. But even if we can't remember them, we'll not let them be forgotten. And so we call them the Warriors of Light. And they'll forever stand as shining examples of what adventurers can achieve. That's why I welcome new arrivals like yourself to our fair city. All I ask is that you lend a helping hand and try to leave Ul'dah in a better state than you found her. If you can promise that, I'd be happy to let you join the guild. All right then, a promise is a promise now. I'm counting on you to help us. I'm counting on you to put the past behind us. We need people working and spending and bickering like the old days. And a happy and prosperous Ul'dah means more business for the quicksand too. Any road, let's make this official. Go ahead and write your name in this register, neat as you can. Kala Altawind. Well, ain't that a charming name? Just rolls off the tongue, it does. Alright, Miss Altawind. On behalf of the Adventurers Guild, I officially... Please, sir, be merciful. 12 is my witness, I swear to you. I'll bring you your money. In the East, it is said that even a merciful god might be driven to vengeance if thrice blasphemed. Be grateful you were given a fourth chance to offend. You two, attend to this scum. No, please, mercy. Well, ain't that a sorry sight? Not an uncommon one, if I'm honest. Don't worry, though. If you work hard, I doubt you'll end up like him. Just the same, if you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Just don't go bothering me every time you stub your bloody toe, alright? Of course, I do enjoy hearing a lady muse on the many manhoods of her acquaintance from time to time. Oh, Momodi! Alright. I see you, girl. Any road, welcome to Ul'dah, Hala. Take a moment to catch your breath, and I'll teach you a little about our fair city. Bum, bum, ba, bum. Scenario guide, sure. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a quick stretch break. Get some water, take your meds, do whatever you need for self-care, and we will come back to this so soon. Hello. Welcome back. I went and did my little stretch. I walked around my apartment a little bit. And I left the room, so he left the room. And now he is sitting in the sunshine, and I don't know if he's coming back, so for now, we will say goodbye to Cat Cam. And not that I expect anyone's going to try to speak. We'll just throw that on a different tab. So, shall we continue learning about Ul'dah? Momodi, the proprietress of the Quicksand, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Before you go charging off to find your fortune, I have a few basic tasks I'd like you to perform so as to help you get to know the place. First of all, I want you to visit the Aetheryte Plaza. To get there, head west from here till you reach Emerald Avenue, then look to the north. You should see a giant floating crystal called an Aetheryte. If it weren't for Aetherites, traveling around Eorzea would be a damn sight more troublesome than it is. Of course, you still need to attune with them before you can use them. So be sure to do that with the one in the plaza. You ever attuned with an Aetherite before, Hala? If not, just lay your hand on the thing and you'll see what I mean. When you've done that, I want you to pay a visit to the Pugilist Guild over at the Platinum Mirage. Assuming those weapons of yours ain't just for show, you might consider training there. And finally, I want you to visit the Sapphire Avenue Exchange over on the Steps of Thal. Goods from all across Eorzea and beyond turn up there every day. You'll have no trouble finding armor, weapons, or anything else a fledgling adventurer like yourself might need. You might say that everything's for sale here in Ul'dah, so long as you've got the gil. Just make sure you don't pay more than you ought, Hala. There's plenty as won't scruple to I forgot that the English used by some characters in this game is painful. Swindle unsuspecting foreigners like yourself, especially if they think no one's looking out for their best interest. Which is why I'm giving you this letter. When you visit the exchange, find a gentleman named Cesaroga and give it to him. He'll be happy to tell you about the markets once he's read it. In short, then, visit the Aetheryte Plaza, the Pugilist Guild, and Sapphire Avenue Exchange. The Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Simple. Oh, before you go, a word of advice. While there's more than a few unsavory characters out there who'll try to take advantage of you, there are also some with honest-to-goodness problems who you should consider offering a helping hand to. A lot of folks are lured to this city by the promise of wealth and power. What many of them fail to realize is that instead of chasing after Gil the moment they get here, they ought to be making friends. Let it be known that you're willing to give as much as you get, and opportunities will come your way. Speaking of which, you should speak with the smith over yonder. Those lads always have some good advice for up-and-coming adventurers. Otherwise, that's about it for me. It's past time you got going. Oh, and let me know when you're finished, will you? That way, I won't spend my days worrying that you're down to your small clothes without a gil to your name. Oh, hi, Roland. How's it going? I know about sanctuaries. Yeah, jump. And you've got an apple. How nice for you. Oh, God. Thanks. That's very helpful. Are you... I assume you're watching. Okay. You haven't, like, said anything. Cool, cool. Don't know. Okay. Please stop. Stop jumping. Stop jumping. I don't care about the smith. Oh, cute. Oh, less cute. Okay. Excuse me, I have to go be new at this game and attuned to things. I guess. I suppose we're friends. Okay, so... Oh, I went the wrong way. That's fine. I know what I'm doing. I know... I guess. I do, in fact, guess. Okay. So we're gonna go touch the big crystal. Hail, adventurer. Might you have come at the behest of Miss Momodi of the Quicksand? Excellent. Which brings us to the matter of the attunement fee. That will be 100,000 gil, if you please, madame. Ha 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 ha. Apologies, but I do so relish the opportunity to make that jest. The look on your face was absolutely priceless. Ah, but the fact that you were so easily deceived suggests to me that you are unfamiliar with the use of the Aetherites. Allow me to explain. Cat. You ready for like 500 hours of A Realm Reborn? Yeah. Honestly? Yeah. Though isn't it like not the jokey haha, but I think it is something like 500 hours to get through from A Realm Reborn through Endwalker. Like it's a lot, I think. So yeah. Okay. But you know, this is just a fun little project for me. Go back, relive the old times. I was saying earlier that I had wanted to do this like after I'd finished Shadowbringers. I wanted to go back to the beginning and kind of play through again. And I just never did it. So, doing it now. Apologies, but I do so relish the opportunity to make that jest. The look on your face... Oh, I read that. Allow me to explain. These crystalline agglomerations tap into etherical energies and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Perchance you have heard of return and teleport? Will these transportation spells make direct use of the Aetherites and their connection to the flow of Aether? Given that there is an Aetherite in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer with a mind to explore the realm will wish to seek out and attune herself to each and every one. But even if you have no intention of wandering beyond the Sultanate's borders, it would be prudent for you to attune yourself to any Aetherite you encounter from now on. I pray you found that informative. Should you wish to learn more about Aetherites or transportation magic, I should be happy to answer your questions. You are now attuned with Aetherite. You can use return. Yay! I feel like I don't remember A Realm Reborn at all. Yeah, same. That's how I was feeling with... Oh. Gifts? Nice. Yeah, I remember bits and pieces, and playing through, when I was in Shadowbringers and stuff, I was realizing that, like, I had forgotten so much. And so, I don't know, it felt like a fun idea to go back, play through all of it. And I also said, like I was saying at the start of this stream, thank you for watering me, I appreciate that. Like, the themes of, like, finding hope and despair and light in the darkness, like, felt like it was a little appropriate to be sharing and putting into the world and keeping in the world with things happening right now. So, I think it's mostly just to be good for my mental health. But, this seemed like a good thing to play through. Yeah. Oh, yes, things. So, speaking of things, did you see that? I forget if I was texting you too. I know I was texting a coworker, a friend, that TikTok is already unbanned. You were at work. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, TikTok is already unbanned. Anyway, I've got to go talk to a man about a market. Also, can I... Wait, is it still... the New Year's festival stuff? Be wary of fishing... Maintenance... No, okay. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, it usually wraps up in the first week of... Where am I running to right now? Nope. Pugilist Guild. It's in Limsa. Yeah. I mean, I will... Yeah, I'll get to the... Well, I also have Real Holla that hasn't done it. Because I have not really been playing current content. Yeah, Real Holla is... I just started the 7.1 MSQ. And yeah, oh, punch. So, yeah, so I just started the 7.1 MSQ stuff. So I didn't do, like, the Christmas or New Year or whatever events that usually go on. I think I also forgot to do, oh, God, what's it called? The anniversary one that always has a message from Yoshi P that makes me want to cry every time. I don't think I did that one this year either. You have a little tiny white scree with the... I'm assuming like a Satsuma on its head? Is that the... Was that a present for the New Year's thing? It was the New Year's thing. Okay, now I'm sad. Because I definitely missed that and I would have liked him. That's fine. I'm not gonna read through the Pugilist Guild unlock. I don't care that much. I will try to read through the last stories, because I know that's one thing that I didn't pay attention to for like Thaumaturge and Black Mage and stuff. Up to a certain point. At a certain point I did start paying attention, but I realized that because I would be watching these videos talking about certain points in like Shadowbringers or Endwalker, where they would say that the main story made references to things that occurred in like a crafter job quest. And I was just like, excuse me? Like, they really intertwined that stuff. If you did, like, that is one of the really nice things about 14, I think, is that if you do all of the content that is available to you, they will find ways to tie it in to main story stuff to make you go and connect things. Like, I mean, Estinian is kind of a like screaming in your face example of it, but like, because he was the class trainer, right, for, or the job trainer for Lancer Dragoon. So like, they do make connections, because I think at some point, if you had done the quests with Estinian, like the job stuff with Estinian, I think at some point when you're doing Heaven's Word, he makes mention of it. Like, it gets acknowledged. And I love all that little stuff. I think it's just really cool that they like do things like that that kind of encourage you to really play the entire game. So I just saw from the curing that you did, I recovered 16,453 HP for my total of 110 HP that I have. So, way to overheal. Unnecessary. Past time you got your ass back here. Well, what did the dancer have to say about my proposition? Huh? You're not my errand boy. There's no dancer. There never was. I'm not doing anything indecent, I swear to the gods. I don't believe you. Sure. What? You're here to enroll? Oh ho ho, well, why didn't you say so sooner? In my capacity as guildmaster, I would be glad to give you a primer on the art of hand-to-hand combat. Doubtless you already know this, but we pugilists fight with our fists and feet. While we don't deal as much damage as a blade, it hardly matters when you can land several blows for each swing of the sword. What we lack in destructive force, we more than make up for in speed and cunning. Under my guidance, not only will you master striking techniques, okay, you'll also learn to string them together to deliver an endless flurry of blows. Only through such fierce combinations can a pugilist realize his potential. Yarg. Please, sir. Please. I ask of you. Oh. He's winded. Crikey, I'm spent from all this talking. You ought to speak more, lass. It'd give me a chance to catch my breath. But where was I? Ah, right, joining the guild. Before you do so, I must warn you that the path of the pugilist is long and arduous. Do you believe you've got what it takes to go the distance? Be honest with yourself now. I mean, questionable. Yes, you have fighting spirit. I can see it in your eyes. I see no reason to deny you a place in these halls. Welcome to the guild, lass. For your first lesson, I want you to test your fledgling skills against the vermin of Thanolin. Get out there and put down 3 marmots, 3 hornets, and 3 shrews. Return here when the deed is done. Okay. Do I not have... Okay, well, something's happening there. Oh, I remember where I'm going. Bum, 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 bum. That's why you don't run when you're not looking where you're going. And you are? Ho, a newly come adventurer. But of course. Yes, I am Cesaroga. What can I do for you? Ah, you would have me teach you the ways of the marketplace. Very wise. As for my fee, what? You expect me to do it for free? Surely you jest. My dear adventurer, when you ask an Uldan for a favor, you should at least try to make it worth his while. Judging by your garb, I rather doubt you could afford my services, but the fact you offer nothing is laughable. Oh, Mistress Momodi instructed you to seek me out, did she? Well, consider yourself fortunate to have such influential friends. I shall be brief, and you shall be attentive. You stand in the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, the busiest and most profitable marketplace in the Sultanate. Being advantageously situated in relation to the other city-states, Uldah's markets have ever served as both the literal and figurative centers of Eorzean commerce. All the great overland trade routes lead to our city, and the majority of maritime trade between Villebrand and Aldenard passes through our ports. Because of this, countless companies and consortia have chosen Uldah as their base of operations. They see to it that this marketplace is awash with merchants and moneylenders day and night. Anything a man could ever desire can be purchased here, provided as he has sufficient funds. Surely there's something you seek, adventurer. A deadlier sword, perhaps, or a shinier trinket. Whatever it is you want, the exchange will have it. To the north, you will find merchants peddling armor and accessories, curatives, and crafting materials. And to the south, you will find weapons, tools, and an assortment of other useful items for sale. Seek out a particular merchant, or browse to your heart's content, but do try to remain aloof should you find something that piques your interest. Decisions made in the heat of the moment are usually unwise, especially where coin is concerned. That is all the complimentary aid you shall receive from me, and far too much for my taste. My regards to Momodi. Now, off with you. What is this dance? Oh, it's a Loprit dance. Am I right? Oh, wait. The shards. There are shards out. Okay. Oh. No, I don't. It's been so long since I've just wandered around Uldah. La pop. Nice. Please don't set me on fire. You know how I feel about fire. Oh, Weaver's Guild. I don't need to go in there. Well, Hala Fairwind likes fire. Hala Altawind. Scared. Did you just notice it? Yeah. Yeah. Didn't even look at it. Yeah. It's a good my like my lore for her is obviously not quite accurate, but I'm kind of playing it as she's like a shard of the potato, or they're shards of each other or whatever. So like she's got some similar physical appearance stuff, like hair color, eye color, but yeah. Yeah, I've already been here. Ooh, okay. Go build your desk. Have fun. Oh, okay. Moogle, can I get my mail? Yes, I can. Mailbox is at 100% capacity. Okay. Oh, thanks, friend. I will definitely hit you up for some help. Because I did, obviously, once again decide, still DPS, never tank or healer. I do suppose that stuff's a bit easier now because of, like, trusts and things, but I do assume that at some point I will probably, want to go through and redo some of the raids, like redo coil and stuff, so look forward to that. My god. You can just it depends on if I learn how to be good at the game. If it's min eye level. If I, not necessarily as a pugilist or a monk, but like if I actually, because I'm learning from the start on controller, if I feel more comfortable on controller, it may be min eye level. We'll see. Oh, it's a coral. Okay. I don't... thing I'm after right now is just, can I, hold on. Can I? Okay. There's not a way to mass delete letters that have been opened. Oh, I have Aetheryte tickets now too. I forgot they did that. Okay. Nope. Character. Recommended gear. Oh. There we go. Because I know I have... you cannot carry any more new letters. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Because I know I have gear that I can be wearing that is not the here basic gear. And also earrings that boost experience. Okay. I need to... Didn't, Oh, he gave me Gil, I guess? Hmm. That's interesting. Okay. This is definitely an outfit choice that has been made. You know what? Fine. Oh, that's not a door that opens. I'm out a little. Here, the door. How was your tour of the city, Hala? Get lost, did you? Aye, well, Ulda's a big place with lots to see and do, but wandering around aimlessly don't pay the bills. If you're serious about making a living here, you'll need to remember where things are. So when you go exploring, explore like you've got a purpose, eh? All right then. All that's left is for you to work hard, make money, and spend it here at the quicksand. And I need to get a level before she talks to me. Okay, cool. So, we're going to go... Wait. Yes, out this door. And... Oh, nope, that's the jump button. We're gonna get this Aethernet shard. And then we're gonna go murder. Vermin. We're gonna go murder vermin. Punch, punch, punch. I need to remember that because this is not a black mage, I actually can move when I do these things. And... Oh. Sorry, fellow newbie. Wow, no music out here, huh? Punch, punch, punch. Okay, this one I actually do need to read. Unlike other melee classes, pugilist weapon skills are used to cycle 3 unique battle forms, which dictate the flow of weapon skill combos. Many pugilist weapon skills will either change your form upon execution or require you to be in a certain form to execute. There are also weapon skills which will grant damage bonuses when executed while in a certain form. The 3 tips forms are Raptor, Coral, and Opo-Opo. By successfully changing your form from Opo-Opo to Raptor to Coral, Precisely in that order, you'll be granted an increase to attack potency, as well as other effects. Swiftly flowing from one form to the next. As the situation demands, is key to becoming proficient. Okay. Oh, no. Don't hit the Lalafell. Have you played Monk? No. So obviously I played Black Mage and Summoner at different points in time. There was a while where I was trying to do Paladin, right? My Paladin. I've never never played any melee DPS. Other stuff I've at least tried some form of the job, but I don't think melee is has been a thing for me. I decided to try Monk for two reasons. One, because as a Black Mage, and you know this better than most, I often stand in either too close to a boss or too far away. And so I figured with the tendency to like want to stand underneath a boss when I'm fighting it, being, you know, melee is probably a good thing to try. And I have no desire to play a Dragoon. And everything else, like, I have to wait until later to unlock. So, at least to start, we're doing Monk. I think I might change later once other cities and other jobs unlock. Not sure to what. Maybe Samurai. We'll see. Oh, go to... Wait, did I don't think I unlocked. Oh, it's also just right down here. Hold on. I can walk. I don't need to use crystals. Why no Dragoon? I'm just not interested. I don't have a specific reason why. Like the only reason I would play Dragoon, honestly, is to have that period in like the job stuff where Estinian's your job trainer. Like that would be my only reason to do it. So ah, you're back, and none the worse for the exertion. Youthful vigor is truly a blessed thing. You've gotten off to a fine start, lass. To help you on your way, I want you to have this hunting log. Within, you'll find the names of various creatures, opponents you might hone your skills against. If you want to become strong, you mustn't neglect your training. Indeed, a pugilist is only as good as the number of strikes he's dealt. Get out there, Hala, and let your fists fly. When the time is ripe, I'll teach you something new. There's no limit to the potential of youth. I look forward to seeing you come into your own. Ha 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 ha. Okay. But that should, yeah, I was gonna say that should put me to 5, like, immediately. You've been training hard, Hala. Aye, I can tell by the lightness of your steps and the strength of your fists. I reckon you're ready for your next lesson. But before we begin, some warming up's in order. For this, I've scattered some gil across Ul'dah. I want you to run across the city and pick it all up. Now that's my money lying out there, so I want you to go about it like there's an Amalja warband on your heels. In other words, I want you to sprint. Of course, you can't go sprinting indefinitely. Your body needs to rest a while after each burst of speed. This may sound elementary, but I'm telling you this to demonstrate a point. As a pugilist, it's essential that you learn to pace yourself in a fight, else you're liable to get worn out. And when that happens, the fight's as good as over, and you'll be sorry if you had bet on yourself. Interesting. So this is how you use TP thing? Or was, because TP doesn't exist anymore? Wait, is it actually just in the room there? I'm not talking to you, sir. Meow, sprint. Oh. You don't go. Oh, maybe it's not. Oh, hang on. I'm reading this map wrong. There's a bunch of different places. Okay. Yeah, of course he left his money with the dancing girls. Surprise, surprise. This way. What happened to building a desk? Did I? No, I didn't. Okay. That wasn't you? Huh. I mean, it got I got it from behind. I didn't see. I just heard it go off. Oh, there it is. Yeah. I know. I know. Hi, little mage bros. Oh, I got it all. Okay. That's my money laying out there, lass. I think you to hurry and pick it all up before some vultures swoop in on it. 500 gil? Crikey, this is good for a week's worth of... I mean, well done. Now that you're all warmed up, we can see to your lesson. A trial, to be precise. Take yourself to Scorpion Crossing in Western Thanalin. There you'll find 4 large stones. The trial stones, they're called. I want you to deal each of these stones a solid boot shine combo. The impact will arouse the earth spirits that sleep within, which you must then defeat. If you find yourself hard-pressed, there's no shame in running away. You're still learning the ropes after all. Once you've gotten your wind back, you can hurl yourself into the fray again. And remember this. Strikes bring down opponents, but it's your footwork that keeps you standing. Now off you go, Hala, and good luck. Actually, I think we'll go back to Momodi and stand in front of her and take a little stretch break. Because it is about that time to take a stretch break. All right, time for a good stretch, get some water, maybe a snack, and we'll see you back here in a few minutes. He's back. I was doing my stretch break and he he's doing cat things. No, hold on. Hold on. No, wait. Stop. I'm pressing every button incorrectly. Hold on. No, don't. Let's go back to the screen. Turn this off for a second. Are you gonna lay down? Don't do it, bud. So the spot he's sitting right now is the spot that I have like continually pushed him to when he comes and he tries to attack the screen. So that's like his spot to watch whatever's happening on my monitor. Anyway, let's get back to a video game, shall we? Okay. Momodi of the Quicksand wants to introduce you to a certain someone at the Ul'dah dispatch yard. Well, youngling, how are you finding our fine Ul'dah then? Got your bearings about you yet? If so, mayhap it's time you ventured beyond the city walls. The bustling streets of Ul'dah are one thing, but the wilds of Thanalin, that's another altogether. I know a bloke you might fancy speaking to, and he you. Name of Papashan. You'll find him over at the Ul'dah dispatch yard. No doubt he'll have some work for you. Sorry, I am distracted by Cat. He is literally just out of frame of both cameras. Zoom. Okay. We don't need double camera on me, though. The dispatch yard's over in central Thanalin. Just head out the door across the hall, and you'll see the gate of Nald staring right back at you. Pass through it and head east. You'll come upon it before long. There's dangers beyond the wall, though, more than I'd care to count. Nothing's too terrible, mind you, but feisty enough to attack if you draw near. Don't say nobody cared enough to warn you. Ooh. Oh. Probably should be doing this with ones that aren't level 1. Hello, Papa Shop. Well, you certainly look the part of an adventurer, my friend. Might you be the good soul Momodi advised me to expect, I am Papashan, station master of this humble dispatch yard. An empty title, I assure you. I truly am no more than a tired old Lalafell passing his final years in quiet and solitude. 12 know there have been plenty of both these last 5 years since the calamity struck. The devastation was vast. Yet now true Uldans work together, doing all in our power to rebuild what was laid to ruin. By the sweat of our brows and the love of our home, we have rebuilt Ulda to the grandeur and majesty you see today. The railways which run through this dispatch yard, too, were born of the noble efforts of a great many souls. But there is still much work to be done. The wounds left by the calamity run deep. Isolated areas beyond our lines of supply remain, and there are places yet wanting for relief and restoration. Ulda needs the aid of you and your brethren, friend. In fact, never has our need been more dire. Which brings me to the point, I suppose. I do believe I may have some work suited to one of your ability. Yeah, for now we'll take clothes. Snap punch. Station Master Papashan has a simple task. Since you've come all this way, perhaps you can perform an errand for me. It just so happens a number of sentries have been sent to guard the area, a dispatch to the dispatch yard, as it were. They have long been away from the shade and featherbeds of the city. The hot days and cold nights can play hells on the mind and body out here. It isn't much, but go and give them these twilight pretzels, would you? I find comfort food always helps when I feel like killing myself. Did I read that? I find comfort food always helps when I feel like killing myself. Facts. Okay. Armory chat. No. Character. No. No. What? No. Just the boots, please. Halt! Madam, I'm going to have to ask you to put the pretzel on the ground and place your hands above your head. State your name and business. a Twilight pretzel from Papa Sean? By the gods, forgive me. You could say this new post has my nerves in a twist. Right. I forgot that this game does this. Just all the time. Jokes on jokes, puns on puns. I'm terribly sorry for that. Yes, well, you may rest assured that the dispatch yard is safe so long as I stand watch. Please give Papa Sean my thanks and tell him I only wish I could repay the favor. Sure thing, my dude. Western front clear, eastern front clear. For me, from Papa Sean, a Twilight pretzel. My favorite. How did he know? Can't fight on an empty stomach now, can I? Actually, I can't fight on any stomach. I suppose you could say I have no stomach for fighting. Okay. Punch, punch! "12 save me. Scorching days, freezing nights. This post will be the end of me." A Twilight pretzel? Don't mind if I do. Ah, now that's a refreshing goddamn pretzel. I feel reborn. You know, I've never thought of a pretzel as something that I would consider refreshing. I love that, like, in the camera you can see like half of an ear, sometimes an eye, and a little bit of a nose. Just the faintest amount of movement. You've returned, and with a deal fewer pretzels, I see. Tell me, how fare are Sultansworn and sentries? Did they have anything to report? Anything at all? What? Nothing? Are you sure? Oh dear. Take this for your troubles then, and stay a moment. There's more I would ask of you. Right? Yeah. Hala, I have just this moment. No, the time for concealment is past. The truth is, even before I had you deliver these pretzels, I was privy to some most unsettling news, which is the real reason I sent you to meet those Sultansworn. A young noblewoman from a very prestigious family has run away from home, and I have been ordered to see her safe return. The Sultansworn you met earlier are assisting with the search. Alas, it seems they have found no trace of her. I apologize for not being frank with you from the start, but we must proceed with caution. Should word of her disappearance spread, I fear others with less honorable motives may join the hunt. And should we allow her to come to any harm, not even 100 beheadings would be punishment enough. This cannot happen, Hala. It must not. I need you to help me find her. Sure, all right. Kupo. Praise the 12. I knew I could count on you. I've instructed the others to expand the search, but Thanolin is vast and there are only so many of us. The young noblewoman's name is Lady Lilira. I want you to go south and look for her in the vicinity of the Sultan Tree. Good luck. I've also got to go kick some rocks, though, my dude. Okay, is this because I did something in the settings? Because... oh, every time... oh, not you. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, the Sultan Tree. I forgot about you. Oh, also before I get up there. Oh yeah, the grass movement, right? Was one of the things that got updated. Oh no, look at this little Lalafell who is in trouble. I think I need to help them. Oh, let me real quick read the tooltips on... okay. Changes raptor, changes curl, changes... oh. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, right? Yeah, I mean they light up, but... oh, Sultan Tree. You're about to enter... oh, I don't need to read that.
Oh, Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line, forgive my weakness. My failings have cost us dear. Show yourself.
As you command, O Lilira.
Oh. Hi, Thancred.
Forgive my selfish desire to assure your welfare.
Also, hi, Taliesin. Damn. I forgot the voices of A Realm Reborn.
I don't recall requesting an escort. Simply pretend we never met and continue on your way.
We both know I can do no such thing. It isn't safe for you here alone. It isn't safe for anyone. Not with this etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us. And I'd prefer not to join them, if it's all the same to you. Ah, you must be the one that Papa Shan mentioned. Congratulations on finding our elusive young charge. You'll have to forgive her impetuousness. What she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in stubbornness. You should return with us. The station master will be eager to thank Lady Lilira's protector in person. Alas, the station master will have to wait. Dear Lilira, for my sake, please stay out of harm's way. As for you, dear friend, for Lilira's sake, please stay in harm's way.
I do find it amusing that he's named the Handsome Stranger. Like... I'm doing okay for my health right now, Thankford, but thanks.
Whew.
Hear, feel, think. Crystal Bearer. I am Hydaelyn, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them. By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart. And shine thy light on all creation.
Ah, coming around now.
Would you mind telling me what that was?
If I only knew. A denizen of the void at any rate.
The void sent? Here? But how?
The question isn't how, but who. We're not dealing with bookless bandits. Don't suppose the answer came to you in a dream. No sooner did you fell the beast than you fell asleep. Too much ether, no doubt. Interesting. I hadn't considered the crystal. But of course, this changes everything. Oh, just thinking aloud? At any rate, we haven't a moment to spare. I must return and report this at once. I leave Lady Lilira in your capable hands.
How dare you pass me about like a swaddled babe? I shall return and tell them myself.
As you wish, Your Impetuousness. I suspect we shall meet again before long. Until then, do try and stay awake.
Oh, Thancred. You are my favorite of the original Scions. Thank the gods you've returned. You had us all so worried. You do realize what would happen if a person of your noble stature were to be injured, or worse. Why, Her Grace the Sultana would be beside herself with grief, and so would her subjects. I dare say they would be weeping in the streets. But I've already given you cause to weep, Papa Sean, you and the people of Ul'dah. Please, You're not to say such things. We will find it, I swear to you. It is not my place to make demands, my lady, but I beg you, please stay out of harm's way. I apologize for causing you undue worry, Papa Sean. I shall refrain from traveling unescorted in future. I cannot thank you enough, Hala. I understood you fought bravely to protect Lady Lilira from void-sent fiends. For your gallant service, you deserve all the riches in the royal vaults. Alas, a small token of my gratitude is the best I can offer. Sarcastic man with a strange contraption strapped to his shoulder. I see you met Thancred. He's a scholar who spends his days investigating oddities in the aether. Rather too fond of the sound of his own voice for my liking, but perfectly harmless. As for you, Hala, you're just the sort of adventurer we need around here. I pray you show the same kindness to the people of Thanalin as you did to us today. You're an adventurer, yes? If you're not otherwise occupied, I've a favor to ask of you. I've resolved to repay a debt of gratitude which I owe to the owner of the coffer and coffin. For this purpose, I've purchased from the royal plantations a prodigiously plump pumpkin, a particularly popular piece of produce. Pain. Alas, I cannot part this place to procure and proffer the pumpkin. You see, the scheduled shipment from the Nanawa mines, for which I wait, is late. I would prevail upon you to pick up the pumpkin in my stead, and see it safely to the coffer and coffin. Present this receipt of purchase to Gagari at the royal plantations, and she will yield it to you. I apologize for asking you to attend to this time-consuming task, but I truly appreciate your assistance. Reading is hard. If Cisadoa doesn't come calling soon, that spectacular specimen shall sadly be past its prime. Oh, so you're to deliver this decadent delight. I can say with confidence that any gourmand would be grateful for such a grand gift. Here's the pumpkin. I hope it meets with Roger's approval. Fresh produce is somewhat scarce in these parts, and as such we are always deluged with demand. You know the way to the Coffer and Coffin, correct? It is beyond the bridge to the northwest. Look for a place where local laborers lounge. Okay. Before I do that... No, not that. I need... Oh, it's in Western Vanillin? Okay. Well, I'll do this, and then I'll go hit some rocks. You've learned a roll action. Roll actions. Okay. And that's second wind, right? Yeah. I don't think it needs to be locked, actually. Oh, there's a fate. Are they still coming? Yeah, they are. Since I'm out here, I'm just gonna run up real quick and attune. Spell teleport. Had I not? Did I No, I had to attune to the one in Uldoc because it is required in the tutorial. Oh, right. It takes 2 because you have to teleport. Never mind. Never mind. Everything's fine. Hi, Roger. Have a pumpkin. Drink for you, lassie. You won't get better ale or spirits for your coin than at me place. What's that? Sisudoa asked you to bring this here to me. Huh. So even the foul-mouthed drunkard knows the meaning of remorse. Sorry, I just saw a Lalafell walk in named Meaty Mumchicken. Nice. Reckon this is for the time I carried his drink-sodden ass back home. Arse. But hell's an honest-to-God's pumpkin from the royal plantations. I can't wait to see what the cooks will do with her. The lads here scarf down beastly amounts of meat, and it's starting to tell on their health. It'd be good to get some vegetables in their bellies, assuming I can get the stubborn bastards to try something new. Thanks for the help, lassie. Word is Blackbrush Station's solely undermanned. Stone torches there can't get a moment's peace. Bloke by the name of Warren is hoping to bolster their numbers for a short-term assignment or two. If you fancy putting a few extra gil in your pocket, you could do a lot worse. Okay. So you want me to go to Blackbrush, however... Okay. Punch punch. Really missing my chocobo right about now. That's okay. Chocobo will come back to me soon. I guess I'm gonna have to come up with a new chocobo name because I can't steal the one from like proper Hala. But like Quetzalcoatl is such a good name. Hello, Mr. Rock. I'm going to smack you now. Oh, use boot shine. There's one more. Oh, there it is. Up, up. Okay. There's something that can be unlocked here. Oh, Chocobo porter stuff, right? Oh, no. Housing. Okay. I'm not going to care about that for right now. I do see some cactars I want to go hit. Little ladybug. Come on. Hello? Punch, punch. Okay. So where from here? I didn't come out this gate. So we'll go back in this gate. And then go stop by... Oh, that ladybug was having a moment. I think it's important you know that my cat is snoring. Very distracting. So you've given the earth sprites what for? Well done, Hala. By smiting stone and earth, you've forged unyielding weapons of your fists. You are a nigh endless font of vigor, Hala. Aye, just like myself in my younger days. This must be the promising recruit you've been telling me about. Well, of course she's promising. She's training under Harmon Holy Fist. That's our Master Harmon. Hammond, not Harmon. Whatever. Hala, I don't believe I've introduced you to my assistant. I've introduced my assistant yet. This is Chuchudo. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. As introduced, I serve as Master Hammond's right hand. Though there's still much more I have yet to learn. Together, let us strive for mastery of our art. Chuchudo joined the guild soon after I was made its master. He's my very first student, as a matter of fact. Well, there was one other to be sure, but let's not dwell on the past, Master. It was Hala's bright future we were discussing. Which reminds me, did you collect my gil from her? My gear is rather worn down, and I do need money for repairs. Yes, Hala's future with us is bright indeed. If she keeps up her efforts, she may well become the next Holy Fist. Train hard, young one, and grow strong. When the time's ripe, I'll have another lesson for you. I don't know if he's gonna live that long to give us another another lesson. Okay. So I have boots. These all do roughly the same. Okay. All right. And with that, I think we're going to call it a day. So, thanks for hanging out. I am going to try very hard to actually do this as a series and do more than one stream and not have it be every 6 months. So check back next Sunday, same time. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.